Have you noticed how the harder you chase something, the further it seems to slip away? It's like trying to hold water in your hands. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it escapes. The Stoics knew this truth long ago. When you stop clinging, when you stop forcing, life gives you what you need. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Today, I want to show you why relaxation, not stress, not overthinking, not obsession, will help you manifest everything you want. If this message resonates, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us grow this community of wisdom seekers. Number 1. The trap of overcontrol. We've all been there, stressing about results, worrying about the future, and grinding ourselves into the ground, believing more effort will equal more success. But the irony is, the more desperate you become, the less life seems to cooperate. Your anxiety fogs your judgment, your decisions become sloppy, and opportunities slip through unnoticed. The Stoics taught that control is an illusion. You can control your effort, your attitude, and your choices, but you can't control the outcome. The man who obsesses over wealth becomes poor in spirit, while the one who calmly does his work attracts prosperity. Life bends toward calmness, not desperation. Think of it like trying to untangle your earphones. The more you yank and pull, the worse the knot gets. But when you gently work through it with patience, the knot loosens almost effortlessly. Life is the same. The more you force, the more resistance you create. So instead of panicking about what's outside your grasp, focus on what is within your control. Breathe, relax, put in the work, yes, but don't choke your dreams with desperation. A calm mind always sees more clearly. Number 2, why relaxation attracts more? Relaxation doesn't mean laziness. It means composure. When you're calm, you think better, act wiser, and notice chances others miss. Seneca said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." By letting go of tomorrow, you position yourself to win today. When you relax, you step into alignment with reality. Instead of swimming upstream against the current of life, you allow yourself to float and be carried in the right direction. That's when ideas appear, connections happen, and solutions reveal themselves. Stress blinds you. Calmness sharpens your vision. Have you ever noticed that when you stop obsessing, the thing you wanted just shows up? You can't find your keys when you're frantic, but the moment you stop searching, they're right there on the table. That's not magic, it's perspective. Relaxation is not passive. It's active confidence. It's you saying, "I've done my part," and the rest will unfold. And trust me, people are drawn to that energy. Nobody is attracted to someone who's sweating bullets and begging life to work out. Be calm. Be centered. That's the energy that manifests. Number 3, the power of detachment. Detachment is one of Stoicism's strongest weapons. It doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you care wisely. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you're distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but your estimate of it." In other words, it's your attachment to outcomes that hurts you, not the outcomes themselves. When you cling too tightly to your desires, you create pressure. You measure your worth by results, and every setback feels like a personal failure. But when you detach, you reclaim your peace. You work hard, but you don't let the result define your identity. Detachment is like holding a bird. Grip it too tightly, and you'll crush it. Hold it too loosely, and it flies away. But with gentle balance, it rests in your hand. Life works the same way. Too much pressure kills joy. Too little care breeds neglect. Balance comes through relaxation. So relax into your journey. Smile at setbacks as lessons, not curses. Laugh when things don't go as planned. After all, some of your worst days ended up leading to your best opportunities. Life has a funny sense of humor, and a relaxed man always enjoys the punchline. Number 4, how relaxation builds strength. There's a common myth that calm people are weak. That's wrong. Calmness is not weakness. It's power under control. Anyone can scream, panic, or rush. But only the strong can stay centered when the storm hits. When you relax, you conserve your energy. Instead of burning out through worry, you preserve strength for when it matters. Think of a martial artist. Their power comes not from constant tension, but from waiting, breathing, and striking at the right moment. Calmness multiplies strength. A calm leader inspires more than a frantic one. A relaxed worker gets more done than a stressed one. A person at peace attracts better relationships, while a desperate one repels them. The relaxed mind is magnetic because it radiates confidence and self-trust. So if you want to manifest your goals, don't approach life like a panicked salesman banging on every door. Be like the wise Stoic who knows his value. He knocks once, waits calmly, and life opens the door for him. That's real strength. Number 5, the path to manifestation through Stoicism. Manifestation isn't about daydreaming or wishful thinking. It's about alignment, your thoughts, your actions, and your energy working together. And Stoicism provides the perfect mindset for this. By focusing only on what you can control and letting go of what you can't, you naturally step in a flow. Relaxation makes you receptive. You notice the right people, you recognize the right opportunities, and you act from wisdom, not desperation. That is when your desires begin to meet you halfway. Life rewards those who trust it. Remember, Marcus Aurelius didn't beg life to bend to him. He bent himself to life. That's why he thrived even as an emperor surrounded by chaos. If a man with the weight of Rome on his shoulders could stay calm, so can you with your challenges. So breathe, relax, trust that what is yours will come and what isn't will pass. Life is not against you. It's working with you if you allow it. Stop forcing, start flowing, and watch how everything you want begins to find its way to you. Number 6, the prison of desperation. Desperation feels heavy. You wake up already tense, already worried about whether things will go your way. That tension is like a chain. It makes you less creative, less patient, less magnetic. You become a prisoner of your own desire. The Stoics believed freedom begins with acceptance. Desperation is the opposite of acceptance. It's a silent scream that life is not enough as it is. And the universe, in a strange way, mirrors back that energy. If you're desperate, life gives you more reasons to be desperate. If you're calm, life offers you more peace. Think of the times you've chased someone's attention, whether in friendship or love. The harder you tried, the further they pulled away. But when you relaxed, when you let go, suddenly they noticed you. That's not magic, it's human nature. Nobody is drawn to a panicked grip. So, the first step is this. Relax enough to break free from the prison of desperation. Smile at your situation, even if it feels unfair. That simple act tells life, I am not your slave. And suddenly, the chains begin to loosen. Number 7, the illusion of doing more. We live in a culture that glorifies overworking and constant activity. Hustle harder, do more, never rest. That's the mantra. But Stoicism quietly whispers the opposite. Wisdom comes not from constant doing, but from right action at the right time. When you're always forcing things, you actually block opportunities. Your mind is too noisy to hear new ideas, too restless to see new paths. Relaxation clears the fog, and in that stillness, clarity rises. That's when you realize that sometimes one calm decision is worth more than 1,000 rushed ones. Marcus Aurelius himself was an emperor with more responsibilities than we could imagine. Yet he often reminded himself, if you seek tranquility, do less. Or more accurately, do what's essential. Relaxation doesn't waste time. It saves it by cutting away all that's unnecessary. So the question isn't, am I doing enough? But rather, am I calm enough to do what truly matters? The man who relaxes isn't lazy, he's efficient. And efficiency is how you quietly manifest the life you want without burning out. Number 8, the energy of trust. Relaxation is a form of trust. When you relax, you're saying, I've done my part, and I trust life to meet me halfway. This doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing. It means you trust the process after planting the seed. When you plant a tree, you don't dig it up every morning to check if it's growing. You water it, give it sunlight, and wait. The desperate man digs it up, panics when it looks the same, and kills it with impatience. Relaxation is what allows the seed of your actions to grow into results. The Stoics lived by this energy of trust. They trusted that what was outside their control belonged to the natural order, and that fighting it only created suffering. They didn't waste energy begging reality to change. They trusted it. And ironically, that trust is what gave them peace and influence. Trust is magnetic. A relaxed person who trusts the flow of life naturally draws others in. Nobody wants to follow a man trembling in fear. They want to follow the one who smiles at storms because he knows the storm will pass. Be that man, and you'll see how life begins to align with you. Number 9, relaxation and resilience. One of the greatest secrets of relaxation is how it builds resilience. When you're relaxed, setbacks don't break you. They bend you, but they don't shatter your spirit. And resilience is what keeps you in the game long enough to see your dreams become reality. Stoicism isn't about pretending life is easy. It's about accepting that life will challenge you, but knowing you can face it without panic. Relaxation is the armor you wear. It keeps you calm under pressure, so you don't waste your energy on fear. Think of a boxer in the ring. The frantic fighter tires quickly, swinging wildly, burning out fast. The relaxed fighter conserves energy, breathes, and waits for the right moment. He lasts longer, strikes smarter, and often wins the fight. That's resilience through relaxation. If you can relax when life punches you, you'll always come back stronger. You won't shatter at the first failure, and you won't quit at the first disappointment. Relaxation is resilience, and resilience is how you manifest long-term success. Number 10, living in alignment with nature. The Stoics always pointed back to nature. To them, living in harmony with nature was the essence of wisdom. And what does nature teach us? That everything has its season, everything unfolds in its time, and forcing it only destroys the balance. Look at rivers. They don't rush uphill. They flow naturally to where they need to go. Look at trees. They don't grow faster by stressing. They grow because they align with the rhythm of the earth. Relaxation is simply aligning yourself with the same natural rhythm. When you fight reality, you suffer. When you relax into it, you flow. And that flow is where manifestation happens because you're not standing in your own way anymore. You become part of life's movement, not an obstacle to it. So relax, not as a trick, not as a way to get what you want, but because relaxation itself is the manifestation. Peace of mind is success. Calmness is power. And when you live this way, the external things you want often follow naturally, like shadows chasing the light. In the end, the secret to manifesting isn't found in endless striving or restless chasing. It's found in letting go. The Stoics remind us that peace, not panic, opens the door to everything we desire. When you relax, you create space for wisdom to guide you, for opportunities to reveal themselves, and for your true strength to emerge. Stress and desperation blind us. Calmness and trust make us see. The path is simple, but not easy. Do your part, then let life do its part. So as you step forward, remember this. Life is not against you. It's unfolding for you. The more you relax into that truth, the more aligned your actions, your energy, and your results will become. Relaxation isn't weakness, it's mastery. It's the quiet confidence that everything you need will come in time. Breathe, trust, and flow, and you'll manifest more than you ever imagined.